Hello everyone. TGIF, finally, we have Friday, our favorite day. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing fine. Seems like the stream is also doing fine, so yeah, can't ask anything more than that. Happy to be back. And I have some updates for you. But before, let's give it a few more minutes. Maybe someone will decide to show up. And in the meantime, I can check the stream if it's really working, or is it just lying to me that it's working. Yeah, it seems like YouTube and Twitch both live, so yep, that is perfect. Since it's Friday, nothing can really break the spirit today, so it doesn't matter what happens. Okay, so a quick update, what I did off stream, as usual. Maybe not as usual, because it's not that usual that I get to do something. Usually I don't really have that much time, but I did have some time, and I did some tweaks to our encoder. So maybe let's start with this side first. We've been working on attaching a wire to our push button that is hiding over here. So originally the idea was to have the canals like that, and this one is a little bit crooked. Well, it was supposed to be the same. So the issue was that it was a little bit difficult to push the wire through, and after the stream I was thinking about that, decided like what is the point of having it like that? Wouldn't it be just better if we just go straight down from the switch without any like canals, without any fancy angles that will make moving the wire difficult? So I just did that. I removed those canals that we did on the stream, and I just put these two. So as you can see, it's straight down, and our push button sits exactly over here. So I can show you later on the workbench that it sits perfectly. We can just attach the wire and it will go straight down. Absolutely perfect. And another thing that I did, so I was thinking about this side. So I noticed that there was maybe, let me first remove this so you'll be able to see. Okay, so original design from our previous stream was something like this. So there was nothing to limit the movement over here. It wasn't that much of an issue actually, but I noticed that it's kind of easy to move it up and down. Even like by accident, you can just, touch the wheel up or something, and it might happen you will just pull it out. So at first I tried doing something. Okay, I think I already removed this part. But I did like a harness over here, something like this, with an opening for this shaft, because this is where the shaft comes from the encoder, because we are using it in reverse. So I was hoping that this will hold it, and it wasn't that great. I didn't quite like it, and it was causing the whole thing to be just a little bit crooked. So I scraped that, and I went back to something that we had designed previously, but at a smaller scale. Don't bother with the size of the encoder. It's not up to scale fully. Yeah, but you can trust me that it fits. I can show you in a second. Yeah, so I have this to hold it, and it's pretty okay. It's pretty good. And on top of that, I had to do some more tweaking with the wheel to have it perfectly in the center and to not scratch any part of the how to call it, maybe harness or of the mount for the scroll wheel. So yeah, I did just that. So this is what we have now. Yeah, so as you can see, we have these tiny holders over here, and they hold quite okay. Like, it's kind of difficult to pull it out, but at the same time, it's not that difficult to push it in. So that is okay. Yeah, and I noticed that if there is an issue while mounting it, the only thing you need to do is to move the bearing a little to the left or to the right on the metal pin, and then everything is fine. So yeah, we have a nice scroll. Nothing is scratching. It's moving quite easily. And on top of that, we have our push button. Yeah, we have a nice click. I wish the button was a little softer, but yeah, looks like we don't really have much choice over here. I was hoping I would be able to use a mouse push button, but sadly it is the same shape as this one. It is softer indeed, but it's the same shape, and we can't really have that. It's taking too much space. So yeah, we have to go with this. I guess it will be fine. Shouldn't be an issue. It's not that we can't really press it. It's quite okay. It's very tactile. Needs some more force. So I think, taking into account all those things, I think we are kind of done with it. I mean, I don't think we need to tweak anything else on the encoder or on the whole scroll wheel anymore. It seems to be fine. Like, it's not loose anywhere. It holds pretty firmly. So I think that will be it. So today, what we need to do is to check how does it fit with some other parts of my keyboards. So over here, we have our experimental Chordie. So I think we can reuse this part and try to fit it in and see how it works. I also have one more keyboard prototype that is like 30% done. I will be working on it, but like far into the future after we finish Chordie. So looking at the speed of the progress we are having, that might be next year. Well, anyway, I would like to take a look how it behaves once it's put in a key plate. So like when you have it like next to some other keys. So if you have it like this, we'll design a part of the top plate for my other keyboard. I have two of these over there. Also, I hope we will have time. Maybe once we are done with CAD, we send something to print. What we can do, we can use our prototyping board, one of these. We already have firmware for a simple keyboard that supports encoder. We can just add a push button and we can try to solder something. Okay, I just noticed that most probably we need to fix this part because there is not that much access to the encoder pins. I forgot about it completely. Yeah, well, that's a quick fix. So we can send it to the printer very fast. And I think you'll be able to see that you can almost see the pads from the push button. So hopefully the wire will be very easy to push through. Let's take a look. Yeah, this one is okay, but I think I would recommend something like this. That is like a copper wire that is used for making jewelry. This one is too big. This one is 0.5, although it should still fit anyway. Yeah, so This one would be good because we don't really have these two parts touching. These are two separate canals, so we don't really need anything that is isolated, and this wire will do perfect. And it will be very easy to solder anything at the bottom. Like once we have it like sticking out from here, we can easily attach some other wire and connect to whatever you want to connect it to. Okay, so I guess that's the plan for today. See how far we can go with it. So first thing first, we need to fix the bug so we have good access to the encoder pins. Yeah, and after that we will be working on this. We already have a base, so that should be quick fix as well. Okay, let's get to it. So maybe we'll be able to finish at this Chordie this year. Okay, so let's start with removing parts that we don't really need over here. Okay, this and bearing is also not really necessary for us. And what we want to do, we wanted to focus on the bottom. Yeah, and today is Friday. Today is Chordie day. So as you can see, I am working on Chordie. Just in case anyone was wondering, can you really use this keyboard? Yes, it is fully functional. It's actually great. And the learning curve is not really that steep. You can be up and running in like 2 days. At least this is how long it took me. So I hope when I'm finished, this keyboard might find maybe some more users than just myself. Okay, so what we have over here, we have to make it a little bit smaller. Maybe we should do it. Okay, let's do offset from here. If we do 2.4, okay, that is half. Maybe 2.2. Okay, that would be like half, more or less, because okay, we can find the center. Okay, center is over here. So if we move from here to the center, okay, 205. Okay, let's leave it at that. Let's make it 205. And I think if we just project these, so then we'll be able to probably just pull it down. Not like this. Okay, we have this, and okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. That is perfect. Yeah, I think we can also remove these. Okay, something is missing over here. Okay, can we fill this? Okay, there is a surface over there. Can we pull it? Can we pull it somewhere? Okay. And can I just remove this? No, I can't. Okay, I don't really know where did it come from. Maybe if I just move everything. Okay, this is where it was hiding. Okay, so let's move this. Okay. Let's move this all the way to here. And this part. And this part to here. Okay, I assume it is more or less okay. Okay, maybe we can... what's that? Can we move this? Maybe not. Let's just leave it how it is. Okay. So I hope that will be enough to hold everything in place. because if we completely remove this part, when we press everything, it might like come loose. So we don't want that. And I think 2 millimeters should be enough to hold everything in place. So looks about right, in my opinion. Okay, let's do a save, and let's print this little fella out. Okay, and our Bamboo Studio. Alrighty, so this is our print. Yeah, okay, that is the correct one. Any settings to change? I don't think so. Just a quick check if we have all the parts. Yep, looks correct. Okay, let's go with the print. I hope the print bed is clean. Okay. Good. So back to our CAD. So this is our assembly. So maybe we can take a look at our Chordie right now. So we have this part over here. Well, actually we have two. We have MX and we have a chalk. Let's take a look. So this is our chalk over here. And this is our MX. So we should be able to check both of them. And I think we only need to make one part and then we can just swap it between these two. This project is a little bit messy. Okay, let's skip the volume for now. Yeah, I can't wait to test Chordie with these extra mouse buttons. So instead of having them here, I will have it over here. So that would be cool. I hope it will be okay to use. And it's gonna be fun to assemble Chordie. It's gonna take a while. A couple of hours probably. Alrighty, so what are we looking for? We would like to bring our keys back. Okay, so this is our MX sockets. Okay, these are the extensions, and this is our encoder over here. Okay, so this is our keyboard, more or less, how it's gonna look like. And we also have some key mockups over here. Yeah, these are kind of the most important ones. All right, so let's take a look at the bottom. Okay, this is not the bottom that I would like to have because we have one that was sliced into pieces and that we can use. Okay, that is a lot of stuff over here. Slowly losing track. Okay, looks like I have more sockets over here. Okay, so let's leave it like that. Okay, and this is our encoder testing part. So yeah, we have quite a lot of these from our previous streams. A few of them were kind of promising, but honestly, I don't think anything come close to what we have now. It's smaller, it's easier to rotate. Okay, but I guess we would need to use this part. Or maybe more like this part. And okay, so over here, I will just make a new component and I will call it mouse and encoder, like so. And we can just copy from here and paste over here. Okay. Yeah, it looks kind of tiny compared to the other ones. Let's check what is the size. So I think we managed to, okay, 1885. So we are kind of smaller than a typical key. But on this side, I think we are 1905. Yeah, correct, 1905. So the question now is, I think I will just rotate it, maybe like this. Okay. I think I should bring the wheel as well, the roller. Oh, we have a surface some. We don't need the surface over here. Okay, let's make it, let's make our roller over here. And this one we can call maybe housing. Okay, and I will just move everything except for the roller, like this, into the housing. Okay, so let's move our roller where it belongs. Okay, I forgot to grab the whole wheel. Okay, let's make it one more try, like this. And I would like it to align to the center point of this part. Okay. Okay, I think I need to check how high was it, because I think I lost. Do I have a circle over here to align? Okay, I think I have. So maybe we can try to... I think this is the... We need to move the roller. Okay, I think I should be able to grab... Okay, there's a tiny cross over here. So I assume this is the center of the circle that we used. Okay, looks about right. Okay, so we are 1905 over here. I think I would like to make it on the bottom. Okay, so this is, it was 1885. Okay, should I expand it or should I just leave it like that? I think it would be easier if we have it on a proper dimension. How to make it fast? Let's take a look. Okay, can I, if I extend these walls, I don't really want to do that, and I don't really want to extend over here. So I think I will do it like this. I think I can make something like a rectangle maybe from the center over here. I would like to snap to the grid. Okay, and we can make it 19.05 and 19.05. Okay, I don't know why it's 1905 by 1905. I don't, why is it? One more time. When I don't want it to snap, it will snap. Okay, 1905 by 1905. And I think I will just make these construction lines. Okay, so now when I grab it, this moving around is so annoying when it's zoomed in. Because if I do it like over here somewhere, yeah, it's completely going crazy. So it has to be like part of the body. Okay, that is not quite the center. Maybe if I feel it. Good morning, Duang Huang. I hope I didn't butcher your name. How are you doing today? Okay, let's try moving it right now. Okay, if I anchor at, okay, now we have a center over here. Okay, that is perfect. That is perfect, but we don't really need a center. We need to be at the edge. Okay, let's do it like this. From here to here. God damn it, this scroll. Okay, I want to move it to here and over here. No, it's a keyboard. You can see it working over here. I'm just working on a improved version of it. So this what I'm using right now on the bottom left corner, and now you can see from the top, is actually the same keyboard that is on the screen, but the one on the screen, we are making some upgrades, so I can finally close this project because it's been hunting me for way too long. And just today we kind of finished making this encoder, which is supposed to be a substitute for one that is super expensive right now. So what I'm trying to do right now, I would like to test it. How does it work when I put it on my keyboard? Like, is it okay to scroll? Would I hit any other keys or anything like that? So that is what I'm trying to do right now. Yeah, so looking from this side, okay, it's not that bad. Maybe it's too high a little. Okay, one more try, let's see. Okay, now I'm totally eyeballing it. But I think we have import somewhere that comes together with the old encoder. Let's take a look. Yeah, indeed. So this is the old one. Okay, so it was kind of quite tall. So we can see this is the top of the key cap, and this is our roller from the old one. Okay, so it's not that bad. Let's take a look from this side. So I think we can move it a little bit up. I think we can move it a little bit up. Okay, I don't have the keys enabled over here, so I can't really see what is happening. Where is our key mockup? I think I just closed it. Yeah, over here. Yeah, so definitely we need to lift it up a little. And I am a little bit worried about the wheel and this key. That might not be great. But at the same time, the keycap is not really that big. Keycap is a little bit smaller. So maybe we can get away with it. Maybe it will fit just right. Okay, let's take a look from here. So definitely we need to move it maybe a little bit like this. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, four wheels. I don't know how to call this. Okay, this should be okay. Okay, I think the print has finished already. I'm not gonna pick it up right now because I think we can skip it right now. Oh yeah, looking at it, I don't think it was even necessary to print it because we're gonna have a different part anyway soon. Okay, but anyways, let's take a look. There were supposed to be some like bottom mounts that we can use. Okay, what is that? Okay, we don't want that. Oh no, okay, we want this part. We want this part. And okay, so that's the base. There should be like a bottom plate, so we can just do our, okay, maybe over here. I have made terrible mess in this project. So many different versions everywhere. I think it needs some cleanup. I will clean it up, I promise, once we settle on the encoder. Then we can have everything in one file and only the parts that matter, because this is all experimentation so far. Okay, but this bottom part kind of vanished. Okay, here it is. But this is different part. I think I have... Okay, that's not the one as well. Okay, base, bottom. Okay, too much stuff right now. Okay. Oh yes, I think I found it finally. So this is our bottom. Yeah. So, okay, we are over here. So I think I will make a new component. I think I will just keep everything in one place. So let's have our bottom over here and let's see if we can steal anything from here. Okay, this part we don't need. We have it done. And this one as well, and this one as well. We need something else. We need this part. Yes. Okay, let's just copy and paste. All right, that looks good. Okay, so how are we supposed to mount it? Okay, I think I'm gonna mount it from the bottom. Do I have this part even? Okay, I think, okay, we will do it like this. Let's make, okay, this surface, I don't want to really touch it, but I would like to copy it. Okay, so from this, we can pull it down all the way to here. So that will give us our height for the encoder. And okay, as I always say on this channel, one screw is enough. So I hope if we can just use one screw over here, it will hold everything. Okay, and I think we need to make some kind of a opening. This we can skip because we won't be, I don't think we'll be wiring anything right now. So I will just go ahead and maybe, but we definitely need to open this part because there will be pins sticking out from the encoder. So maybe if I can just project everything, that maybe will be fast and easy, or I will just break everything and we get a completely messed up surface. See how it goes. Okay, I think it would be faster if I just did a line. Some fancy artifacts. Okay, let's see what we have over here. If I hide the roller, can I pull it down? Okay, yeah, okay, that wasn't that bad. Okay, we can save some time on print if we move this part over here and maybe this part over here. Okay, is it gonna still hold? Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, let's make this one smaller as well. Okay, so we have two screws over here that should give us a good hold for it. Okay. Let's see the whole thing. I really wouldn't want to rush it too much because knowing my luck, I'm gonna overlook something and we're gonna waste time waiting on the print to finish just to realize that there is like something is off, like a 1 millimeter, and we can't really use it. Okay, what else do we have over here? Just to be sure. So, okay, we have the mounting holes. We have our encoder over here. Alrighty, I think we should be good. We have all the parts for the encoder, for the mount. Okay, Okay, this one's a little bit bigger, but that is fine. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, and if you take a look at the roller, it looks about right. Should be good. I am very curious about this part, about this spacing. I have a feeling that it's not gonna be good. What we see about that, especially, okay, maybe you can get away because this one is lower. Okay, anyways. Is this youth? What is youth? Maybe I should Google it. Is there a word like that, youth? I don't think so. What do you mean? Is this youth? Okay, I think we have everything for this one. Yes, my keyboard. This is my keyboard, yes. Okay, I think I can send it to print. I hope we didn't miss anything. Yeah, okay, it looks good. One way or another, let's just print and see what happens. Okay, I forgot it's a different project right now. Okay, how do we call it? Let's make a good name for it because we have like so many STL files. Let's make it mouse encoder. Oh, that's a nice standard. Mouse encoder 5 millimeters. Horizontal. Okay, whatever. Looks good. Looks good to me. Okay, new project. Yeah, new project. And where can I find this? I think it should be in my keyboards project. Yeah. Chordie. And there it is. Yay. Okay. It looks fine to me. Some minor things that we don't really have to worry about right now. Okay, let's slice it. I think I need to pick up the other one from the print bed because I think it's sitting right there waiting to be picked up. Yep. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, I think we can proceed with our print. And in the meantime, I think we can take a look at the chalk version. Okay, let's have a peek at the printer. What is happening over there? Alrighty, so this is our MX version. And okay, let's take a look. So there's too much stuff over here. Okay, this one is empty, so I think I will just remove this part. Okay, this is our base. Okay, this is MX, so we don't want that. Okay, this is our choke. Okay, but this is our extension, and where is the rest of the choke? Most probably it's somewhere over here, where we just import. Oh, this really needs some cleanup. Can't find anything in this project anymore, especially now when we spent like 2 weeks on the encoders, or maybe even more. And I see that there is infrared part missing over here. I mean, we won't be printing that anyway, so maybe I shouldn't worry about that. Yeah, okay, it doesn't really matter. Where do I find our choke keys for this one? Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. Yep. Looks about right, but something is not quite right because... Okay, we have two thumb clusters. Okay, this one is... I think this one is flatter and this one is higher. Okay, at this point it doesn't really matter which one, because that part is not really important. We won't be printing it. We would like to focus on this part over here, this key and this key. So let's go back to our encoder. How is the print going? Okay, hasn't even started yet. So I think this bottom part, I think I should split this into two. So this one will be MX. Let's just move it over here. And this one will be choke. And what we can do, I think I will just take this one. Okay, we have the whole part. Oh, okay, that's fine. And I will just paste it over here. Okay, that's a lot of noise from the printer. Okay, and looking at it, I think we have to do the same thing for the encoder as well, because like you have like two versions, MX and choke. We have two different heights, since it's a one part, so we have to split this as well. This is our housing, so let's make it... this one is for MX. And we make a new one for the choke. And just like before, I will just copy everything. Okay, I think we can just keep copying the roller wheel. I think I can just move it. On the other hand, it's gonna be difficult to align it every time. So yeah, let's just copy the wheel as well. Okay, so housing, and now the roller. Okay, like so. And okay, where is our roller now? Okay, we have it over here. I will just move it to here. This one is empty, so we can get rid of that. And okay, this is our MX. So we have everything done. Okay, and now let's just copy from here. Activate the choke. Okay, we need a new component. That will be our new roller. Okay, and this is our new housing. And let's just move everything where it belongs. Okay, so MX we want to hide, we don't want to do anything with it. And now we're gonna work on our chalk. And maybe I should also move the bottom parts. That will be maybe even better, since we have all of that. Yeah, that I think that makes more sense. Like this, and over here we also make bottom, and we can move this part. Okay, and this is not really needed anymore. Yeah, a little bit of cleanup might come a long way later on. All right, so let's take a look how the keys are oriented for the chalk. Okay, so this is a little bit too high. So if you want to move it, let's take a look from here maybe, or maybe from the other side. Okay, like this. Okay, we don't want to do it with the bottom. We want only these two parts, roller and housing. Okay, one more time. Okay, so we want it to be something like this. Okay. Not quite sure what have I done right now. Okay, what is this part right now? Okay, we can pull it down. So moving wasn't the best thing to do, and we also have this part which we don't want because this is the mount for our old encoder. Okay, can I hide it like that? Yeah, I can hide without going into the tree. Okay. Can I fill this part? Okay, I can fill this part. So we have just one solid like that. And okay, let's take a look at our housing. Okay, so it's a bit higher than that. So now we can move it all the way up to here. Yeah, It's a little bit too close over here to my liking. We can always make the roller smaller a little bit. Because right now, what is the size of this fella? Okay, 8.5, that's the radius, so it's like 16, 17 millimeters. Okay, that is not that big as well, but I think it's bigger than the original one. So that's the original one. And how long is the... how big is it, more or less? Okay, that one is smaller. That one is just 12 millimeters, more or less. And how long is it? Okay, 12 by 12. We are a little bit thinner. We are just 9. We can't go any more than that. But yeah, we are almost 18, 19, almost 18 and a half. Yeah, but at the same time, we can't really make it much smaller than that because we're gonna start. It will be difficult to rotate because if it's like too small, we'll start touching the mount for the encoder, which is not great. Okay, we're gonna find out soon if it fits or not. Luckily, I have all those prototypes for testing. So what we need to do is just screw it in and that will be it. Okay, how is the print going? 8 minutes left. Oh, we are quite fast. Let's remove the roller. Okay, so this is our part for the chalk, which is a little bit lower. Okay, let's do quick save. Okay, I think we can close this one. And let's change the name. Let's make it chalk. I should have named the other one MX, but okay, I hope I will remember that the one without any extension is MX, and this one is just chalk. Okay, looks okay. Yeah, most probably I will only find out if it's okay or not once we have the whole keyboard built. Okay, should be good. Okay, we can start new project and we can add our chalk version. And what do we have over here? Okay, 1 second. Okay, it's the left side. I for a moment I thought I need to make a mirror, but yeah, it's mirror is only on the right side, so we didn't waste like 15 minutes printing the other one. Okay, so we can keep it like that. Yeah, should be good. All right, so I think what we need to do, just wait for a while for this one to finish. We have 6 minutes left. We have this one done as well. We have chalk finished. So I will be playing with this with MX. The chalk will be printing. Okay, I think I need to find the bottom pieces. Okay, let's put this one aside. And okay, I just print that, and I don't think will be really needed. And it's getting more and more crowded over here. just like the project, so I won't be able to find anything. Like half of the stuff is not really necessary. Okay, so I have to remove this part. Okay, I will take the screw with me. Yeah, I hope. Okay, looking at it, so we have only this part, these two screws, and this will be a little bit different. All right, so that is fine. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, this encoder can stay for now. It's kind of nice to rotate, but it's a little bit wobbly. Yeah, we still haven't really figured out what can we do with the volume encoder. Yeah, especially if you want to have a functioning key on it. All right, so this part is finished. And okay, this one I can also dismantle. Okay, we have even more. Okay, 3 more minutes to go. Yeah, so now it's kind of difficult to remove it from the housing. Oh, okay. We have that. And the metal pin and our push button. We need to get it out from there somehow. Oh, it's so abused. I've been like using it for so long. I think even like parts of it like started coming off. I think I broke the side over here. There's a metal piece coming out. Good that I have a full box of it, so we can swap anytime. And the good part is that these are like default ones, very easy to buy. Yeah, this one, 3x4x2. And we still don't know if it's gonna be easy to solder anything to it, but looking at the pins, I think it should be doable. It's definitely better than the other one that we were trying before. And that would be, okay, this is not the one. I think I already cleaned it, which means I throw it into trash, most probably. Yeah, I can't see it anywhere. Yeah, but that one had even smaller legs. So yeah, that is a progress. Okay, 1 more minute to go. Yeah, I hope we'll have enough time to hook it up to a functioning keyboard so we can test how does it work when we scroll. Okay, finishing soon. Take a look. And I have a different filament now. It's a gray one compared to the white one. The white one was okay, but with all those lights, it's kind of glowing, so some details are not that easily visible. Okay, it's done. I will just pick it up. Okay, but before we start, we need to send the other print, the one with the chalk. Okay, off you go. Okay, is it gonna show anything? A connection with the storage room is not the best. Equal. Okay, it's doing something. Great, so back to our workbench. Let's assemble this whole thing. I just can't wait to try. Too difficult to push it in. Okay. We have very tight tolerances over there. It looks kind of messed up. Maybe we should make it a little bit bigger, but we don't really have much space left, so I think it has to endure discomfort. Okay, will I be able to push it inside or not? It was easier to push it in when it was smaller. Now these walls seem to be more firm. They don't really give in that well. Okay, we managed to push it in. Okay, it sits. Okay, not quite. Let's take a look. It looks like we have some space. I can't feel if it's scratching. It doesn't seem to be scratching. Oh yeah. All right. Moment of truth. Let's just connect these. As I said, one screw is enough. Yeah, it should be good. What is happening? Why is this pin falling out right now? It was okay all this time. Maybe we need a longer one. The question is, do we have a longer one? Do we have a... if it's possible. Yeah, we can always push it in, maybe. It looks like it's fully seated. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, looks like it's fine. Looks like it's fine. We can scroll. Okay, what is happening right now? Suddenly, the roller started behaving, and the metal pin. So difficult to remove right now. And maybe the hole is not deep enough. Yeah, looks like it. It would be better if it was a little bit longer. I think we need to explore if there is a longer pin that would still fit. And it fell off. And that is interesting because so many prototypes, I never had an issue with the metal pin and roller. Right now it won't hold anymore. It's not really holding as it should. Okay, we can fix it later. Let's check. Okay, it seems to be fine, I suppose. Maybe we can make it a little bit higher. Yeah, looking at it. Yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah, I can click. Clicking is fine. And rotating is also fine. Okay. I need to find those metal pins, and we need to check if we have anything that is longer that will still fit in, because this is getting annoying. And it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Okay, these are smaller ones. I need to check if we have the bigger ones somewhere, because all I can see is the short one. Okay. Okay, so we have something over here. So the one that we've been using right now, let's take it out and let's take a look. Okay, this one is very short. No wonder it's doesn't really hold that well. How about we take this one? Seems like it's the next one. Okay. What is the length of this fella? Is it really longer? Yeah, just a tiny bit. Yeah, it might be exactly what we need. I can't really grab it, it's so tiny. Yeah, but it looks like it's longer. Okay, let's remove the bearing first. Oh, this is gonna be tricky, because it holds so well. But most probably it would be very difficult to get it out. And I don't really want to destroy the bearing at the same time. Yep, that's not going well. The best would be to just push it through somehow. Okay, this is better, but we don't really have anything that is maybe this one. Yes, okay, that was a good idea. Should have done it in the first place. Alrighty, so how long is this fella? Okay, 8 millimeters. Do we have space? Do we really have enough space? Let's take a look. And what was the length of the previous one? Okay, it's over here. I think it was 6. Oh yeah, 6. Oh, I think we can spare those 2 millimeters. Somehow we can find it. Okay, let's move it and let's make it -2. would like to take a look. Can we slice it like that? Oh yes, we can slice it. Okay, it doesn't look good. But I think we can move this part. Okay, we have this tiny thing over here, so let's move it. Okay, I think I would like it to be, take the ruler, so let's make it maybe 4 millimeters from here. And now I have so many rollers that most probably I won't be able to tell which one is what. Yeah, but as long as I print the one correct one, that should be good. Just one more check. How does it look on the... Okay, should be good. Well, actually, okay, let's make it a little bit more. Let's move it from here. Again, from here, I want to move it. And the ruler, and let's make it, okay, now let's make it 2.4. So now there will be, should be better connection over here. So if you look at the slice, yeah, so this part now is bigger, so this should give more stability. I also got, I mentioned last stream, I also got smaller pins. Maybe I got one M1 and M1.5. I really hope we can fit in one of them into the encoder. That would be perfect, having metal pins on both ends. Okay, let's change this name. Let's make it modified. So I will note that this one is a little bit different than the rest. Yeah, okay. Let's make it roller mode. Okay, so this will be our next print. I hope it won't take too long, because we're kind of stuck. And the longer pin won't fit in anyway. How is the print going? Let's take a look. Okay, it's finishing. I think it's done already. Okay, I will just go and pick it up. Is it really done? Yes, it's done. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, and let's print our wheel. And what is happening? I can't see anything. Okay, now it's showing something. Good. Alrighty, so I think we can get rid of these small pins. We won't be needing them. Good that I bought like a whole box, so I have different length. All of them are M3, but I can choose different lengths, so that is great. Otherwise, it would be stuck completely. Okay, so anyways, we are still stuck because we don't have the wheel anymore. Let's just put the bearing on. This might come handy. I have to push it. Okay, still not sitting in. Something is not quite right. It's too tight. It should be moving a little. Let's try to push it out. Okay, it won't go either way. Can't push it in, I can't push it out. Yeah, these metal pins with those bearings, it's always pain. And there was a time when I had a trackball on it, so that was very difficult always to set them up. Okay, I think it's totally blocked right now. Maybe we can reuse one of our prototypes to push it out or push it in. Completely stuck. So now we have a problem. Maybe I will try this part. Okay, and back. I don't think we need another screw. On this channel, everything holds on one screw. Okay, but what I hope is that I will be able to press it somehow. The print is going. completely stuck. That is very, very bad. I'll be right back. Okay, just like everything else, it just needed more force. I put so much force that now it's stuck on this one. Okay, but still, can we put it on somehow? I would use some kind of a lube or something like that, but then everything will be dirty. The shorter one had a better fit than this one. It looks like we're gonna spend the rest of the stream just to trying to push in the bearing. And maybe I'll use more force. Okay, I think I got it in. It's very difficult. You have to use your full body to press it on. And it still might be not enough because it might need some more space to put it on the... You can try right now. Oh, come on, get in. Okay, it's not the right wheel. Okay, we have the wheel ready. Let me just pick it up. Do we have any other print to go? I don't think so. Not at this moment. Okay, we can let the printer rest a little. Okay, now it should be better. Where is our... Okay, it's over here. Our MX. And the encoder. Where did I put it? Okay, it's here. So I think we have to get rid of this wheel. Okay, it's not that bad. Looks like spacing is okay. Kind of. No, not really. Yeah, I think it has to be pressed a little bit more. And I think I broke the back. Yep. This part is gone. Too bad. Too bad. Okay, so we have this one. So this is our chalk. Okay, so let's fix it. Maybe first. Looks like there's not enough support. So we just broke our MX. Okay, we broke this part. Okay, can we make it one body? Okay, so okay, now it's a one body. And what we can do, okay, maybe can we move this edge to here? Is that gonna work? It looks quite chunky. Maybe it will be enough not to break, but at the same time, would it be also possible to force it inside, because there might be like too much force. Okay, we're gonna find out soon. Let's print this. Okay, should be fine. All right, so it's gonna print. It's gonna take a while, but in the meantime, we still have chalk that we didn't break yet. Okay, so MX aside, and the chalk version over here. Maybe first I will just put in the push button. Screwdriver is better for that. Okay, it sits in. So now is the part. I hope I won't break it. Yeah, but also looking at it, I think, yeah, we have to press the bearing a little bit more. How can we do that? It doesn't want to move at all. And because if you look at it, it sits okay on the wheel. But like if we, looks like if we press it all the way in, the bearing will be kind of like outside of the holder. How can we press it? A little bit. We need like 0.1 maybe. It won't budge. Very difficult to press. I think so. I saw somewhere someone was filing this. Yeah, we can always print our own, but then it won't be that good on this side, especially because we have the push button over here. So that's gonna be, most probably it's gonna be breaking easily. Okay, let's see if it works. If not, maybe we can make a tiny 3D print just for pushing the bearings, like an opening. Something that will just take the bearing inside and let the shaft move in easily, so then we can press it through. Okay, why do I have a thing? I'm gonna bring this one as well. Okay, what happens if we press it like that? Are we gonna be still able to attach the wheel to it? Most probably not. Yeah, but it's so close. Yeah, but the bearing is too far. And it's not really allowing us to press the button because it's blocking. Yeah, maybe it will be easier to just modify the scroll wheel instead of like fighting with the bearing, because it's easy to push it to be aligned in a way, like so. So it's like flushed with the edge. So if we just need maybe 0.1, so maybe it will be easier to just make the bigger hole in the wheel instead of like fighting with this. It's already difficult to press it in, and it's gonna be even more difficult to remove it later on. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, let's go back to our modified roller. Yeah, so let's move it minus 0.1, maybe minus 0.15. So let's gonna minus 0.05. So it's gonna tally up to 115. Yeah, having a second printer would be a blessing. So we can print two things at the same time. But on the other hand, I don't really have much space left for anything else at my place, so wishful thinking. That would speed up the prototyping as well, because I don't have to wait for one part to finish. Be right back. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut this stream short today. I still need to print this one, so I will print it off stream, and something came up, so I'm gonna cut 10 minutes early, and we can come back to this thing on Monday, or maybe I will push it over the weekend, so then we can have like more meaningful stream. We can test different variants, and we can maybe plug it in to something that will give us output. Yeah, but for today, thank you very much for joining. Enjoy the weekend. Have a good rest. Don't print too much, and don't build keyboards over the weekend. It's not good for your health. Yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching, for commenting, and do check back on Monday. Take care and bye-bye.